Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Noah and Allie, where confidence grows one conversation at a time. I'm Noah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Allie. It's really nice to have you here with us.
It really is. So, Allie, how is your morning going so far?
It's going really well. I had a big cup of coffee, so I'm ready to talk.
That's good. I had coffee too.
Of course you did. It's nice having a quiet morning.
Yeah, it's always nice to sit down and talk.
I agree. I always enjoy making these episodes.
Me too. And today, we're talking about something we all know. Work.
That's a big topic.
It really is. We talk about work all the time.
Especially when we meet someone new.
And what's one of the first questions people ask?
What do you do? It's such a simple question.
But sometimes, it doesn't feel simple.
Especially when you're speaking English.
So today, we're going to make it easier. We'll talk about jobs.
Work experiences.
And some of the worst jobs we've ever had.
Oh, yes. We have some stories.
And while we're telling those stories, you'll hear natural phrases for talking about work.
Phrases you can actually use.
So if you stay with us until the end, you'll feel more comfortable talking about your job.
You'll learn natural phrasal verbs.
And you'll learn how to talk about your job without feeling nervous.
And hopefully, you'll never have a first job as bad as ours. So, Noah, what was your first job like?
My first job?
Yes. What did you do?
I worked at a burger restaurant.
Okay. That doesn't sound too bad.
It wasn't until my first Friday.
What happened on your first Friday?
Well, it was rush hour. I still remember it.
That sounds serious.
It was. I walked into the kitchen. At first, everything seemed fine.
Oh,
Then the orders started coming in. One order, then another, then 5, then 10,
10?
at the same time.
Oh, no.
And I was standing at the grill, trying to cook everything as fast as possible. I had almost no experience, but the kitchen was incredibly fast-paced.
Fast-paced. That is a good way to describe it.
Everything was moving. People were shouting orders. The grill was hot, the timer was beeping, and I was losing my mind.
I can imagine.
Then I made my first mistake.
Just one.
At first, I forgot about the burgers. They were sitting on the grill.
No.
Yes, they burned.
How many?
A few.
Noah.
Okay, a lot.
How many is a lot?
Maybe 50?
50?
I know.
You burned 50 burgers?
I was under pressure.
You were very talented.
Thank you. I was an excellent burger burner.
Apparently.
But it got worse.
How?
We were starting to run out of burgers.
Wait, you mean you almost ran out of burgers?
Yes, because I had burned so many.
Oh, Noah.
I remember looking at the grill, then looking at the orders, then looking at my manager.
What did he say?
Nothing. He just looked at me.
That's worse.
Much worse. So I tried to fix everything. I grabbed some fries, I grabbed the basket, I turned around, and then I dropped them.
The fries?
The fries.
Where?
On my manager's shoes.
No.
Yes!
Hot fries?
Very hot fries.
That is officially a disaster.
I wanted to disappear.
Poor 16-year-old Noah.
I messed up.
And it happened during rush hour.
The busiest time.
And in a very fast-paced kitchen.
Basically, the perfect place for a 16-year-old to panic.
Okay, now it's my turn.
I'm ready.
You think your first day was bad? My first job was at a small cafe.
That sounds nice.
It was. Until one Saturday morning.
What happened?
I came in for my shift. Everything seemed normal. Then the cafe suddenly filled up. There was a huge line, and I was taking orders.
Were you working alone?
No, there were 3 of us, but they were busy too. People wanted coffee, tea, sandwiches, and all kinds of special requests.
That sounds stressful.
It was. I was trying to remember every order, and then I started messing up drinks.
What did you do?
One customer ordered an iced coffee. I made it hot.
Oh no.
Then someone ordered tea. I gave them coffee.
You were having a bad morning.
And then we ran out of sandwiches.
During the morning rush?
Right in the middle of it. Customers were waiting. The line kept getting longer. And some people were getting impatient.
I can imagine.
I had to deal with so many customers.
That sounds exhausting.
It was. There were orders coming in constantly. I was trying to make drinks. And I was answering questions at the same time.
Were you overwhelmed?
Completely. I remember looking at the line.
That must have been exhausted.
It really was. And I had to skip lunch that day.
How long was your shift?
Almost 10 hours. By the end, I couldn't feel my feet.
That's rough.
But I survived.
I'm glad you did.
And now it's actually a funny story.
That's the thing about bad workdays. They're terrible when you're living them. But later, they're great stories.
Exactly.
You know what's funny? We can tell people so much about our jobs, just with a few simple words.
That's true.
Especially when someone asks, "What do you do?"
That question again.
It's everywhere.
At parties, at work, even when you meet someone new.
And there's one small thing that can be confusing.
The prepositions?
Exactly.
For, at, in.
3 tiny words. 3 tiny problems.
Let's make them simple.
Okay, let's say I work for Google.
Right. You work for the company.
Exactly. I work for Google.
I work for Apple.
I work for a restaurant.
So, for is about the company.
Yes. Who you work for.
Okay, but what about at?
That's different. You can say, I work at a hospital.
I work at a school.
I work at a bank.
So that's the place.
Exactly. Where you work.
So I can say, I work for a hospital.
Yes, if you mean the organization.
And I work at a hospital.
If you're talking about the workplace.
That makes sense.
Now here's where people sometimes get confused.
In?
In. We use in for an industry or field.
Like, I work in healthcare.
Exactly.
I work in education.
Or I work in tech.
So you're talking about the field.
Right.
What if I say, I work in Microsoft?
That sounds a little strange.
So I work for Microsoft.
Perfect.
Because Microsoft is the company.
Exactly.
And I work in tech.
Perfect again.
Because tech is the industry.
You've got it.
What about the location?
I work at Microsoft's office.
There we go.
For the company, at the place, in the industry.
That actually isn't too difficult.
No. And you don't need to think about grammar for 10 seconds. Just listen to the meaning.
Who, where, or what field?
Exactly.
Okay, let's try something. Let's pretend we just met an old friend.
At a coffee shop?
Yes.
And we have no idea what the other person does now.
Perfect.
Then let's use everything.
The jobs, the stories, and the prepositions.
Let's pretend we're at a coffee shop.
Okay. I'll be your old friend.
Perfect. Here we go. Hey,
Hey,
it's been so long.
I know. How have you been?
I've been great. So, what do you do for a living?
Oh, these days? I work in education.
Really?
Yeah. I work for a small company.
Nice. Do you work at an office?
Most of the time, I work at their downtown office.
That sounds nice. Honestly, that conversation was pretty simple.
It really was. We didn't use complicated sentences,
We just asked questions. We answered naturally.
and we shared little stories.
So if someone asks you, what do you do?
Don't panic. You can keep it simple.
I work in education.
I work for a small company.
I work at a hospital.
That's enough.
You don't need a perfect answer.
Just start talking.
And now, we want to hear your story.
Yes. What was your worst first job?
Maybe it was stressful.
Maybe it was funny.
Maybe you messed something up.
Maybe you wanted to run away.
Tell us in the comments.
Tell us what happened.
And don't worry about making mistakes.
This is a place to practice.
If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like.
And subscribe to English with Noah and Allie.
Keep listening.
Keep practicing,
And keep telling your stories,
even the terrible ones.
especially the terrible ones.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.